Hi folks, welcome back. Chris Rich here. This is the first of 27 investment principles every investor should know. These investment principles are all time-tested. They're all backed by economic and financial science. They're broken down into bite-sized digestible pieces. Investment principle number 1, start with a plan. We recently built an additional living space onto our summer home for my mother-in-law. We started out with an idea that we wanted a living space. We got clear on what it is we wanted to have included in that living space. We roughly had an idea of the dimensions that we wanted that living space to be. When we got to that point, we started to talk to architects. We interviewed several architects. We landed on one that seemed to connect with us and understand what it is we wanted to do. He began to put drawings together. We began to have meetings and conversations about what we liked, what we didn't like. He had conversations with us about what he liked, what he thought would work, what he didn't think would work. All these conversations were guided by what was important to us about that project, what we wanted to have inside that living space. At the end of that part of the project, we had a set of blueprints. We were then able to sit down and talk to several builders. We found a builder that we seemed to connect with very well. When the builder started the project, he had a clear set of blueprints, a set of plans to guide the decisions and how to organize the subcontractors, the material, the supplies, the equipment, when they needed to be there, how long they needed to be there. He was able to organize that job in a well-efficient, cost-effective manner. Ultimately, watching the job come together was like watching a well-oiled machine run. At the end of the job, we were very happy. We had a wonderful living space for my mother-in-law. She was happy. We were happy with how it looked. And the builder was ultimately proud of the work that he was able to do. Now, within that job, there were several sub-jobs. There were subcontractors. They had to have a plan. All those plans ultimately were guided by what was important to us when we started the plan. All those jobs were orchestrated and put together because we had a set of blueprints to follow. Your investment plan is no different. Your investment plan is part of your overall life plan. Actually, it's part of a sub-plan of your life called your financial plan. Within your financial plan, you may have an insurance plan, a retirement plan, a legacy plan, a tax plan. There may be several spokes within that financial plan. One of those spokes is your investment plan. Now, your financial plan is part of your overall life master plan. You may have a family plan. You may have a business and have a business plan. Maybe you've got a community or a charity involvement plan. Maybe you've got an activity plan. These are all plans that fall under your master life plan. And what guides your master life plan are your core values. What's really important to you in life? And if you can get clear on what your core values are, they can drive the decisions for all of the different life plans that you've put together. They can help guide your family plan. They can help guide your financial plan, your community involvement or charity plan, and all the way down to your investment plan. So when you have decisions that come up, and some of these decisions are tough and some of them are gut-wrenching, and sometimes it's easy to get off course. If we understand and we're connected to what our core values in life are, and how our investment plan and all the decisions that we're making really can align with those core values in our life, we're likely to make the decisions that are going to work. And ultimately, we're likely to end up with a successful investment experience. Folks, if you're interested in having a successful investing experience, start with investment principle number 1 by starting with a plan. Thanks for being here. Look forward to seeing you next week for investment principle number 2.